Hi, I'm Rick, and you're in the Whiskey Zone, a place where we celebrate the spirit of the spirit whenever we can. This week, I'm pouring a blended Scotch whiskey that's been getting some serious attention lately, which means my curiosity has been piqued, and I'd like to run it past my own taste buds to see what's going on. I'm talking about the Maclean's Nose Release, produced by the independent bottler Adelphi and their team at the Ardnamurchan Distillery, located in the village of Glenbeigh, part of the Highland Council on the west coast of Scotland. The name of this whiskey, Maclean's Nose, has a double meaning, referencing both a geographical landmark that is near the distillery, as well as acknowledging the contributions of Charles Maclean, the industry legend who has been the chair of the nosing team for Adelphi for years, helping them make their blending choices. And here's a cool fact about the label on the bottle. It's made from crushed barley, the byproduct for making whiskey. As far as I know, that's a first for whiskey labels. This non-age statement blend has a makeup of 70% malt and 30% grain whiskeys. The malt-heavy spirits chosen were matured in ex-bourbon casks and ex-sherry hogsheads, and the final product was bottled at 46% ABV. Like many of the newer distilleries who get it, this whiskey is non-chill filtered and has no color added. But hey, Ardnamurchan, I have a suggestion. Don't make people scan a QR code to discover that fact. Declare it proudly on these cool crushed barley labels. It's a big deal. The color is a medium yellow gold. And the legs are average in size and fairly quick in speed. I'm not seeing a lot of oiliness here. So I'm going to take the nose in for a test drive. I smell a visit to a beach. Chocolate. Marinara spaghetti sauce. And apples with a cinnamon topping. Let's see what the blenders have done here. A little peat. Yeah, very light smoke. Brown sugar. Brown sugar, how come you... A light chocolate egg cream. And if you don't know egg creams, go to New York. And apple puree. Now it's at 46% ABV, and I find the taste is on the lighter side, so I'll avoid diluting it by adding water. The finish is not especially long or memorable, and I don't mean that in a bad way. There's nothing unpleasant lingering. It's just really subtle and passes kind of quickly. A few minutes later, I'm not sure what I was just drinking, but for those few minutes, I get some very pleasant cinnamon, some applesauce, citrus, and malty wood. I can absolutely see why people have been talking about this whiskey. I can see why it was nominated as one of the best blended whiskeys at this year's online Scotch Whisky Awards. It's very tasty, and in this day and age of constantly escalating prices for new whiskeys, it's quite affordable. I can say, without hesitation, that if you buy it, you'll more than get your money's worth. But I'm hesitating a little bit here. If all you're looking for is an inexpensive blended whiskey that tastes good, then look no further. This is it. But for me, with so many flavor choices out there, choices that go beyond just good and that don't always break the bank, I think I'd rather invest a few more dollars or pounds in something that's really going to knock my socks off. With this one, it knocked one of them completely off, but the other one's still about halfway on. Maybe that should be my new rating standard. Anyway, I feel good giving the Maclean's Nose Release a 7-finger pour. Thanks for sharing 5 minutes of your time with me while I investigated the Maclean's Nose Release. If you'd like to do a little more investigating of your own on this whiskey, then let me suggest you uncork. The best place to do that, thewhiskeyzone.com. And if you'd like to help out just a little here, then please subscribe, like, comment, or share. So until next time, drink smart, stay safe, and we'll see you again in the Whiskey Zone.